Hello there, my good little friends. Today we have Glacial Heights, the heroic challenge. How are we going to do this one? Well, it's actually fairly easy again, as most heroic challenges tend to be. Shouldn't have a big problem with this one at all. First thing you want to do is probably, of course, get that little testicle up right in the middle there. You can also get a second one if you wish. But actually, I chose this one instead of the further one, just based on I wanted to get this one now, and I felt like if the guys got past that Tesla coil, I'd have more time to react, whereas if I got past the further, Tesla coil, or kind of like in that area right in the middle where it's completely surrounded by stuff, I pretty much wouldn't have time to react. And that's exactly what I didn't want to have. And I know those sledder guys are kind of annoying as well. I didn't know how the heck I was going to deal with them. I know the Tesla coil would maybe be a little bit better on the middle, that spot right there if those sledder guys came, but at the same time I just don't really know exactly how I want to do it, but it worked out fairly well, so that's all I really have to say. Alright, so this is going to end up being mostly test coil action the entire time. By the way, I also messed up this video just a little bit, my friends. You might be hearing some random talking in the background of not me talking. Hopefully it's not too annoying. It shouldn't be very loud at all, actually. It should be fairly quiet, and I don't think you will hear it that much. But if you do end up hearing it, it is probably my friends. My friends are talking in the background. You might be a little bit confused by that and say, how are your friends talking in the background? Actually, I left TeamSpeak open. So this actually happened in the last video as well. I left TeamSpeak open, and I was silly enough to not think about that and think about Fraps being open and running during my friends talking. So I just kind of feel bad. I feel really bad. But I digress. It is okay. We will get by. You will have fun. Hopefully you guys won't mind too much, because I know I make mostly good videos, and I didn't want to go back through here and play this entire time. And I felt like it should be such a minor thing that it really won't matter that much. At least that's what I was thinking. So we got some champion troll guys coming through here, thinking they're going to cause mass chaos, but I'm just not going to allow it. I'm just going to let my Ring of Fire do the work, and of course, 2 testicles. You can't really get through 2 testicles like that. So noticing I'm upgrading my testicles, but I haven't had that many billions of guys coming through here, so I actually haven't gotten the right-sided upgrades for my testicles just yet, mostly just the left-sided upgrades. But there are a lot of wolves popping through here, so I'm thinking I better get some more artillery, I suppose. Why the heck not? But I have to start moving my my units in the way, maybe, of these wargs on the bottom, because the testicles are attacking the guys on the top instead of the guys on the bottom. I guess they think that they're further in the map, but they're really not that much further in the map. They're actually kind of closer to the bottom down there. But it is okay, mostly just wolves on round 2. Actually, a bit scary, though. I think they kind of expect you to get a lot of barracks guys on there, and I just didn't need to do that. I was just like, screw it. I hate barracks. I don't like to use them. If I don't need to use them, I won't. A warg is about to sneak on through, but no, we will not allow it. We'll get the reinforcements away. We do a perfect job. And Hacksaw, obviously being the masterful destroyer that he is, walks down there, screws him in the face, and walks away like a boss. He's boss. He's extremely boss-like, and I love him. Hacksaw is by far my favorite hero. I've been told that a lot of people use the Ice Lady, and I've also been told that a lot of people use Thor. But Thor is more of like a damage giver, and the Ice Lady is more of like a slower downer, so you can let your towers do the damage overall. And I feel like, you know what, the Ice Lady might be pretty darn good. I don't know her name. If I was going to call her something, I'd call her Cassandra, or Lysandra. That just seems like an icy name, I suppose. Maybe, kind of. Or Amanda, because she has a heart of ice. Pure ice. She doesn't... I'm just joking. Amanda's usually a pretty cool person. Alright, but she's always cold. Obviously, one thing you guys will realize, if you don't have a girlfriend yet, your girlfriend will always be cold. Always. You'll walk into a room and be like, you know, it's probably like 70 degrees. She'll be like, it's cold in here. Can I get a sweater or a blanket? And it's just like, really? You think it's cold in here? And then you'll walk into a room that's like, I don't know, 82 degrees. She'll be like, it's hot in here. It's so hot in here. What am I gonna do? You'd be like, it's 80 degrees. It's like, it's not that hot. It's like a normal temperature almost. But they need this like perfect degree of temperature. I don't even know what it is. It's usually between like 73 degrees and like 75 degrees. Like they need that, or else it's too hot or too cold. They just can't regulate their body temperature enough. I don't know. Girls, they're such problematic peoples. Alright, look at that sledder. Oh my goodness gracious. So I actually almost lost here. Wow. Those sledders being really big problems for me. I guess I need to get some more stuffs up in here. So why not just get the guys maybe stuck up in the top here, start killing them up in the top? Maybe that's a little bit better idea than all in the middle. Not a terrible thing, by the way. It's just maybe get a little bit more on the top, and we can do a little bit more damage overall. But yeah, girls, man, girls. I know you probably have heard that thing, guys talk about it all the time, and every single day. Be like, guys will walk into my work and they'll be like, "Oh, are you married?" And I'll be like, "No," and they're like, "Oh, thank goodness. Wives, girls are such problems." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying, man. I hear what you're saying, bro." And then we both laugh. But, I don't know. It's just a little bit awkward that people talk so bad about their wives, and then they usually come back with their wives or something, and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember him talking about how much of a pain you were." How much work they make him do. Alright, some more testicle action. Obviously, I have not built anything besides a testicle so far. Does that make me a loser? Maybe. Kind of. Sort of a little bit. I mean, we're still on wave 5, and we've done fine with just the testicles. Do we even need to do anything else? And that's a good question to bring up. If it works, why change it? And wave 6 is going to pop out in here. Whoop! Like that. Got a bunch of money popping in here. Actually, those Arctic wolves. Not very hard to kill at all, and gave us a ton of money. He gives us like 40, 50 gold for each one, something like that. Big chunks of monies. But the sledders, again, still being a little bit problematic. I think the main reason with the sledders, the reason why they're problematic is because the testicles seem to not bounce between them. They seem to just kind of hit one of them, it's basically a one and done thing. So your testicles are only doing 1/4 of the damage that they normally do. It's because the sledders are just so spaced out. Normally guys don't move that fast. That's why I have to use some reinforcements in the back here. I was actually planning on using a barracks on that last testicle spot that I have all the way to the left there. I was planning on putting a barracks there, but I decided against it. I decided that maybe it's not the best thing to get, just because I don't want to be caught with my pants down. If more than a few guys get over there, you just can't stop them. You don't have any damage to give. We have a lot of guys over here, a big bundle of mofos walking up in this little corner right here. What am I going to do about them? I just don't know. Maybe I should ran fire them? Maybe. I don't know if there's a sledder all the way in the back there. I want to make sure that I kill him before anything happens. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're going to need to use these 2 reinforcements guys again. Maybe we can move Hacksaw down here. But he's dead! Whoa! Hacksaw is dead, and oh my goodness, these guys are everywhere! We're going to rate and fire them all the way to the corner here. A fairly difficult level indeed. Maybe if Hacksaw got used a little bit better, and maybe if I just microed a little bit better, I would have had a better time. But, as you guys can tell, I didn't do perfect. Didn't do perfect. And there it is, the first tower that isn't a testicle. And do they help out? Well, as soon as they die, I'll just rebuild them, and then 3 more guys pop out, and then as soon as they die, I'll just get a higher level one. There's so many guys built up here, I would just love to rain of fire these now. Sadly enough, I can't. But it's 5 testicles currently attacking them with all of their might. They should get taken out pretty darn quick. 5 testicles, guys. You can't get past that. I don't care how strong you are, unless you regenerate so unbelievably fast that it's ridiculous. But Hacksaw is about to die as well. Those axe throwers are just destroying me, man. It's destroying me, and it looks like we could possibly take them all down. We will take them all down. As long as Hacksaw gets his health back, there's no possible way this guy can walk through our defense. And 500, 400, and dead. Dead up the wazoo. So anyways, that's all I'm going to have you guys say. Hopefully this helped you out. If you did, please press the like button. I appreciate that a bunch. Thanks for watching. Have a day.